Hello, Aquarius. Welcome to your reading for February 2026. I'm Helena with Helena's Tarot. I want to first start off by saying happy birthday to all of my Aquariuses out there. Excuse me. Both January and February Aquariuses. Happy birthday to you all. This is going to be a general reading for the month of February, what you can expect in the month of February. These are just going to be general messages. So if I pull out love, I'll mention love. If I pull out money, career, finance, spirituality, anything that pops out, I will let you know. We're just going to go from there. Oh, excuse me. I hope you all have been having an amazing birthday. We're going to jump right into this reading here. You can watch this placement, or I'm sorry, you can watch this video for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. Feel free to listen for any placement out there. Usually Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus tends to be the most accurate for most people. But any placement is welcome here. I'm going to shuffle just a little bit more. We're going to jump right into your reading here. Spirit, what can Aquarius expect for the month of February 2026? What can Aquarius expect the month of February 2026? Please and thank you. What can my Aquarius placements expect in February 2026? Oh, my cards are not wanting to cooperate with me today. You could have a situation or person in your life where somebody is being a little bit stubborn in the month of February. Somebody doesn't want to cooperate here. What else for my Aquarius is in the month of February, Spirit? Please and thank you. Okay, so be watchful of greediness at this time, Aquarius, whether this is greediness coming from you or another individual. You may have somebody here that either doesn't have the resources to help you out, or somebody may be purposely not trying to help you out for whatever reason. Or this could be you. You may not have, you may be withholding like information or help from people at this time, or somebody is withholding help from you. If they're not withholding help, it doesn't have to be malicious. Somebody just may not be able to help you out right now at this moment, especially when it comes to finances. So I don't know if maybe you have a partner or a marriage or something where you guys have to split bills and, you know, divide things evenly between one another. You may have somebody in the month of February that may be lacking resources at this time. What else for Aquarius in the month of February, Spirit? What else for my Aquarius placements? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What else for Aquarius? Yeah, definitely somebody in your friendship group or community that you could be involved in. Somebody is lacking resources at this time, or somebody in your friendship dynamic or community, possibly work, whatever day-to-day people that you surround yourself with, whether that be colleagues and coworkers at work, friends, community, even family, possibly. Somebody in your social circle in the month of February is either not offering assistance or help for whatever reason, or somebody may be struggling financially in the month of February. This may not be you. This could be somebody else in your energy. But what else for Aquarius in the month of February? What else for Aquarius? Yeah, some kind of artistic collaboration may be delayed in the month of February. If you were supposed to be working with a certain individual or possibly teaming up with somebody on a project in the month of February, I see that being delayed, or somebody is lacking creative guidance at this time. Somebody's feeling uninspired in the month of February. I don't know if this is you or somebody else, but somebody that you may be surrounded with, maybe it's because of a lack of finances. Somebody may not be able to afford their creative ideas at this time, or somebody is just generally kind of feeling down in the dumps, not really feeling very inspired. Let's find out why. Why the Ace of Wands reversed for Aquarius? Why the Ace of Wands reversed? Why the Ace of Wands reversed for Aquarius? Two of Wands reversed. Yeah, somebody is like somebody is avoiding some kind of conversation, some kind of discussion that needs to take place in the month of February. Somebody here is trying to avoid that. Somebody here is trying to maybe avoid maybe somebody has a hard time admitting to you that they're struggling financially, they're struggling with creative impulses at this time. If there's somebody that you collaborate with on like, let's say, any kind of art projects or creative collaborations, especially if resources have to be involved, like, I don't know, buying the supplies, I don't know, taking out a loan or whatever it is, anything that involves like a creative project that obviously there needs to be some kind of money involved to make something happen here. I'm picking up on somebody is avoiding telling you about their financial situation at this time, or somebody is struggling to let you know that they are not feeling the most inspired right now in the month of February. Could possibly be a fire sign that you're dealing with, so Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Also, I apologize, you can't really see these cards. There we go. Okay, what else for my Aquarius placements in the month of February? What else for my Aquarius placements in the month of February? What else can Aquarius expect in the month of February, Spirit? What else can my Aquarius expect in the month of February? Okay, somebody could be coming out of isolation here. Also, it's possible if somebody has been stingy with money in the recent past, expect somebody in the month of February to maybe be a little bit more generous with their resources at this time. This may not be the same person that I was channeling in the beginning, the person who may be struggling financially, not being able to help at this time. There may be another individual in your life where they're having some kind of financial windfall, or they're starting to slowly become a little bit more becoming more generous with their time, money, and or resources. If it's not money they're being generous with, they could be generous with their time. And if somebody you know has been kind of isolated lately, I think this person in the month of February is slowly going to be coming out of that isolation and wanting to probably wanting to connect with you again. If this is somebody from your past, somebody may want to reconnect. I don't think this is the same person I was channeling, though. The first person that I mentioned that is having like financial issues and creative blockages. I think this is a different person that I'm channeling here. So look out for somebody possibly coming out of the blue, or coming out of some kind of hermit state or introverted state. Expect somebody to want to start connecting with you again in the month of February. What else for Aquarius in the month of February? What else for my Aquarius placements? What else can Aquarius expect in the month of February? What else can Aquarius expect in the month of February? Please and thank you. All right, so definitely somebody very confident in your energy. It could possibly be a Leo. Somebody is still, it's weird. I was channeling somebody lacking inspiration at this time, but maybe in the month of February, somebody may be slowly starting to feel inspired again. You have somebody who's like a leader in your energy. It could be a boss, it could be a supervisor, or just somebody in your community that is I don't want to say like the alpha male, but somebody who may be in charge of something. Like I said, some kind of manager, supervisor, or leader in the month of February could be very significant. I think it's somebody within your community that you're familiar with. That somebody may be, like I said, maybe it's the same person that could be coming out of isolation in the month of February, wanting to connect with you again, or if not just with you one on one, somebody wanting to be more social in the month of February. Um, let's see. Or this could also be your energy. You could maybe be feeling a lot stronger in the month of February. Maybe you could be feeling more inspired, or you could be I know Leo is your opposite sign, but I believe on February 1st we're having a full moon in Leo, so you may have that place. You may have like your moon in Leo or some kind of Leo placement in your own birth chart, or a Leo in the month of February could be very significant. With the full moon in Leo that we're having, I feel like that's going to be a very significant time for you, Aquarius. You could definitely, and if you're an Aquarius rising, this is just for my Aquarius risings out there. This full moon's taking place in your 7th house. So expect to, like I said, possibly be reconnecting with somebody from your past. Doesn't have to be super romantic. And the 7th house is about all kinds of relationships. It's about business partners, collaborations. Yeah, romantic partners does have to do with it as well, but it could also just be friendships. It doesn't just have to be a romantic thing. But this is going to resonate differently for all of you. Expect somebody possibly in the week that we have the full moon in Leo, which is, I believe, next February 1st, I believe, is next Monday or Tuesday. So next week, or if you're watching this in this week already, expect this full moon. Expect somebody to be coming back around to you during this full moon, some kind of old connection that you may find some old relationships resurfacing for you at this time, specifically if you're an Aquarius rising. Anyway, what else for Aquarius in the month of February, Spirit? What else for my Aquarius placements in the month of February, please and thank you. All right, let's see. God, so many reversal cards. Yeah, something is definitely delayed here in the month of February. Now, I don't really know what this is. It's possible if somebody, maybe the person I was just channeling that wants to come towards you, that wants to possibly reconnect with you, they may be feeling a little bit hesitant, or if this person was known to be impulsive in the past, I think, like, oddly enough, that somebody here wants to actually think something through. Somebody here wants to actually think something through in terms of like how they're going to approach you, wanting to be a little bit more, what's the word? Oh, fuck. What's the, sorry, excuse my language. What's the word called? Not skillful. I can't think of the word. It's probably going to come to me. There's a certain word. I don't want to say calculative. I don't want to say this person's being calculated, but strategic. There we go. There we go. There we go. Sorry about that. Somebody may want to be more strategic in the way that they come towards you. If this person was known to be like impulsive and kind of all over the place, somebody either wants to be more strategic in the way they come towards you, or somebody could maybe be a little bit more hesitant at this time to come towards you. Why the Knight of Wands reverse for Aquarius? Why is this person feeling hesitant? Why is this person feeling hesitant towards Aquarius? Why is this person feeling hesitant towards Aquarius? Yeah, I feel like in the past they were very far-sighted. Somebody was like I said, maybe somebody in the past wasn't patient enough. Somebody didn't really think things through. Like, they could have just came at you impulsively. not having no plan, no goal, no future, like no future intentions with you. Somebody who was just like kind of in and out of your life. Somebody that could have been, they possibly could have been a player, but if not a player, just somebody who was very, very inconsistent. And I think this person in the month of February actually, like I said, they want to take their time. They want to be more strategic. They want to, I hate to say learn from their past mistakes, but that could be the thing. Somebody may want to learn from their past mistakes and like come towards you correctly in the month of February. They could be really trying to think of ways that they could either convince you to get back with them or reconnect with them. They may try to charm you as well, so watch out for that too. All right. What advice do we have for Aquarius in the month of February? What advice do we have for my Aquarius placements in the month of February? What advice do we have for my Aquarius placements in the month of February? What advice? Another wand reverse. Jeez, we have like 4 wands that are reverse. Yeah, I feel like if somebody is known to be super confident and bold and somebody with a lot of vitality, oddly, whoever that I was channeling earlier that has like leadership abilities, I'm not saying that they're not a leader anymore, but in the month of February, somebody who's usually a very fiery, take action kind of person, expect them to be, somebody's going to be very hesitant around you in the month of February, Aquarius. Somebody's like not going to be their usual fiery, impulsive self. Somebody is going to be possibly a little bit more detached, or all around it's like somebody doesn't, they know they want to reconnect with you, but somebody here doesn't really have a solid plan. I feel like it's like they want to reconnect with you, they want to be in your life, but I don't think this person is going to be, I feel like this person may be too immature. I think this, if you were to let this person back in the month of February, I feel like they would only be here for like a short time, not a long time type of deal. Somebody could just be having a lot of struggles with their confidence. Okay, what other advice do we have for my Aquariuses in the month of February? What else can you tell me for my Aquariuses in the month of February? What else can Aquarius expect in the month of February? All right, so this person could definitely be coming out of some sort of mental blockage that they found themselves in. Somebody could definitely be finding themselves being a lot more resilient at this time, even though they are still feeling a little hesitant. Or it's possible this person may have went through a really shaky situation in the recent weeks or months where they could have lost their confidence due to an unfortunate situation, possibly a falling out with others, maybe financial issues. It could be anything really. Somebody was just not really in the best place in their life. And I think they are slowly coming out of that. They're becoming a lot more resilient, but it may be taking this person a little bit of time to, how do I describe it? It may be taking them a little bit of time to find their confidence. I feel like I said, this person wants to come back towards you. They want to reconnect with you. They probably in the past had a lot of passion for you, and they still possibly do have passion for you, but I feel like this person in the month of February is, they could be healing from a difficult situation, which is why they're feeling like stagnancy, hesitancy, even a little bit of indecisiveness. But I feel like the indecisiveness is more about, should I go towards Aquarius? Should I reconnect with Aquarius? It's not about, I'm not really seeing any like third parties here. I mean, I do have the 3 of Cups, so like I said, some kind of group of people is involved here. So I don't know if this was somebody that was in like your your close friend group or your social circle, your community, but a particular person here is just not feeling very confident in the month of February, or they're slowly building up their confidence again. Like I said, after dealing with a rough situation in their life, I think they're slowly healing from that and becoming a lot more resilient. However, it may just take them some time. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, I have the Moon card. So, I somebody here really is going to have to trust their intuition. Whether this is you listening to your intuition about whether or not you want this person back in your life, like I said, this person could have been a little bit flaky in the past, inconsistent, or they're showing these signs in the month of February. Not the most like stable energy. But so you really have to use your intuition in the month of February, whether or not you want to reconnect with this person or have them back in your life. Another way that I'm reading this person needs to also count on their intuition. If this person has been feeling really down lately and not feeling brave enough to come towards you or reconnect with you, somebody who's been like avoiding you or hesitant around you, I feel like this person really needs to listen to their subconscious at this time and trust their intuition, whether or not to make a move towards you or try to connect with you again in the month of February, Aquarius. Also, this person, watch out for somebody who could be secretive. Not saying that it doesn't have to be a secret about like another relationship or a third party. It could be they could be secretive about possibly either their feelings towards you or their lack of self-confidence. This person may be trying to hide like under a false mask, if that makes sense. They may be actually exhibiting a facade of like bold, confident, maybe a little bit cocky, but I think this person could actually be very secretive about how unconfident they really are. They may be secretive about their insecurities as well, or you could be secretive about your insecurities, whether it's you as a person or your insecurities revolving this relationship with this other person. Yeah, overall, I'm getting it's not the worst reading. It's just I would just take things slow with this person. With all these wands being in the reverse, I feel like it definitely is going to be slow regardless, but I would just take your time and really consider if you want to let this person back in. I feel like in the past this person could have been very unreliable and possibly a little bit immature as well, just also really impulsive. I don't know. Like I said, overall somebody who's just not like the most stable person. So if that's what you want in a relationship, I wouldn't really just jump back into a connection with this person. I would, like, once again, with the moon being at the bottom of the deck, I would listen to your intuition and subconscious at this time. Allow that to guide you and like what decision you want to make towards this person. All right, so the zodiac signs I have here, I have very, very strong fire, especially Leo. So Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius, as well as Pisces. So you could be dealing with fire signs in the month of February, like I said, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or you could also be dealing with a Pisces in the month of February. And I have a little bit of earth here. It's possible you may also be dealing with an earth sign. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn could also be significant as well. Anyway, that is what I have for you, Aquarius. Thank you so much for listening to this reading. If any of these messages resonated with you, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. It would definitely help my channel grow. Comment down below if any of these messages stood out to you. I would love to hear about your situation right now or any kind of insight you have into this reading as well. Anyway, happy birthday, Aquarius. I hope you guys have an amazing time and you get spoiled. I will see you during your next reading. Bye-bye.